Goes on the one. You just ask me, and it shall be done. And don't to compare with a
Hey y'all, happy Monday. Happy Monday. It's Monday, right? Yeah, it's Monday. Happy Monday, y'all. Thank you for joining in. We are oh, I see Sean Pierre coming on now. You ready, Sean Pierre? We are he cuts up, I'm telling y'all now. You ready? There you go. I think he is in Jamaica, but happy Monday. We are first going to start off with a recap, but to the newbies, hey y'all. I am Dacia, one of the owners of Ladies and Luggage, where we curate amazing travel experiences that cultivate lifelong sisterhood. So, today we are going to talk about all things Jamaica, especially Negril. Especially Negril. But we're gonna do a recap first. Hey y'all, I'm trying to see. I see a lot of our VIPs. I see Nicole. Hey Nicole girl. Hey P Bat. Um P in the house. Denzlo, Althea. Hey y'all. Happy Monday. So quickly, we're gonna go over yesterday. So we're gonna recap yesterday. I'm going to give the travel schedule again because I know some people inbox us about that. A few people asked us about travel insurance. Check your emails because I did respond to those emails about travel insurance because sis, don't leave. It's like American Express. Do not leave home without it. Okay? You must have travel insurance. Okay? I don't say you must, but I say you must. Okay? Um, the badges. Let's go over this part first. The badges. You have to post your badges every night by 10 p.m. I saw something that popped in today. Cool. I know you guys are newbies. That's great. I don't think our assistant, let me see if she sent us to it. I may have to announce 2 winners tomorrow. Let me check my email and see if she sent those. If not, we will announce Sunday and Monday's winners tomorrow for the badges because no, I do not see the email from her yet. But again, post your badges by 10 p.m. Central Standard Time tonight to qualify for the winnings of the night. Okay. And the MEP, do not forget, most engaged person. You need to be engaged. You need to comment, post, share, and then there will be, I think I heard a birdie tell me, a Southwest gift card for the MEP of the 4 days. Okay. And now quickly grab your pen so you can write down the 2022 and 2023 schedule because you all ask for sure. Okay, y'all ready? So 2022, we're starting out. Girls Going Glamping. That is April 29th through May 3rd. June 7th through 11th, we're our luxury Vegas experience, Vegas Reimagined. Tour of Italy, June 24th through July 1. Week 1 of Negril. It don't even matter because it's sold out. Week 2 is July 15th through the 19th. Our international surprise trip, August 23rd through 31st. Greece, the remix, October 5th through 14th. We have 2 weeks of Dubai. Week 1 is October 10th through 18th, and week 2 is October 19th through 27th. Then we have our ski retreat, November 11th through 14th. Thailand, November 16th through 24. And then our New Year's Eve in Hawaii is December 28th through January 3rd. That is 2022. Okay. 2023. Dubai, the Tranquility Edition is January 24th through February 1st. We will be in Playa del Carmen, April 18th through 22nd. Morocco, May 21 through 30. Punta Cana, Jermaine will be here with those details tomorrow, May 27th through 31st. We're back in Negril, July 7th through 11th. Egypt, September 30th through October 9th. We haven't decided about Greece yet for 2023, but it's on the calendar with a question mark. So, just put a pin right there. Dubai, the mesh up. We're going to do Dubai and the Maldives, October 17th through 25th. Seychelles, November 3rd through 11th. Singapore, December 27th through January 4th. Okay, y'all, we busy. Y'all busy. We traveling. Get your passport. Renew your passport because it's on and popping. Okay. But tonight we have Sean Pierre here with us, and he is going to join us as we talk about Negril, Jamaica, but specifically Negril. I definitely have the video queued up to show you our host resort, the Cliff Negril. It's an amazing destination. Myself and two business partners went there in September for an entire week. Okay. And listen, it was dope. It's just as dope as I remember just walking through it with Sean Pierre. So we're going to talk a little bit, then I'll show you guys the videos, all the newbies, because the old heads, that's a Chicago word, y'all. Old heads, that's a Chicago word. The old heads have seen the video before, but I'm sure you guys want to see it again, especially week one folks who've sold out the entire resort and are ready to go. Just want to be there for a moment. We're going to show that video. But I'm going to introduce you guys to Sean Pierre again. He is our Jamaica representative. It's my boo. Hey, Sean Pierre.
Hello, everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening. What's going on, people? Or should I say, wagwan?
Yeah, he be talking and talking. I don't know what he's talking about. Born and raised in Jamaica, y'all. Born and raised.
Born and raised. So I guess a lot of people are going to Jamaica. And it's a very exciting thing. It's a wonderful place to be. I'm actually in Jamaica right now, so excuse the lighting. In Jamaica right now, and it's this location I'm at prefers dimmed lighting. So this is where I'm at. There's nothing I can do about the dimmed lighting, but I just want to say thank you guys so much for choosing Jamaica. Jamaica is where you want to be for the food, the vibe, the chill, everything. It's going to be a great time. You really are going to reconnect with people. Funny enough, I would like to tell you, Dacia, would you guess who is at your resort that you're staying at, that you're hosting this thing at this week? Guess. He was also on the fam trip with us.
William?
Absolutely.
He got into my behalf for not staying at his resort.
So, well, he stayed at his resort first, but he heads to the Cliff tomorrow. And I just had some friends that were there over the weekend celebrating a birthday, and they were absolutely blown away. It was their first time there. It was a great experience for them. So it's a great resort, and I look forward to answering any questions that anybody that might have about the area. If it's your first time to Jamaica, it's a great introduction to Jamaica. It's a little bit different from the usual, where it is it's not a beachside, it's not a beachfront hotel, but you do have access to the Negril 7 Mile Beach. So it's going to be a great experience for those out there. So I think I learned from the last time, it's better to just answer the questions as they come in, to kind of give people a better feel of the destination. So how did you want to do this today, Dacia?
I'll show the video. So I'm going to show you guys the video. And Jean Pierre talked about the food, and I'll talk a little bit about my experience with the food after the video. So hold on. Oh, my bad. I have to share my screen.
Out of the Caribbean Sea. It's one of the reasons why I'm here. There's no jacket required at dinner, and yet it's a luxury experience. So, what is luxury? Jamaica in general is a great place with great food and culture and music. It all comes together in Negril. Unusual in Negril to find a place that's such low density and very open. We're 33 rooms on 5 acres. That's light, that's air, that's space. You go down to the water and it's just the rocks and the iridescent blue sea. People have that solitude, that time to reflect. Wellness is just part of being in Jamaica. It's part of their culture. The sound of the waves calms the nervous system. Even before we touch you, you start to relax. It connects the place to the environment. We have a garden where we grow some of our own vegetables and fruits.
It's a lot of love, a lot of flavor. Jamaicans, our motto is out of many, one people. Our cuisine is out of many.
To take the local ingredients and make the food so special.
We need to come up with something new, something true to our roots. Let's see if we can do a breadfruit taco. It's Jamaican versus Mexico. It's like a football match, but Jamaica is gonna win.
The best food you'll find in Jamaica.
People tend to work hard here, very hard. It seems like something that comes natural for everyone.
Their level of customer service is one of the best we've experienced anywhere.
That's our culture. We respect each other, we love each other. From here all the way up there, we bring that from outside straight onto the property.
We're a vibrant set of people. We like to be seen.
We have a few people. Johnny Walker is one of them. He's a character.
Sometimes I don't even have to taste it, I can see the smile on your face when you take a sip, so I say, all right, thanks.
LT karaoke box. He sings everything.
If I start to sing a song, my day started to go easy for me. Drum and bass, let's get it rolling.
That's one of the things that the guests love the most, just the personalities that are here.
This place has a personality. It has a soul. I think more than often property picks me. It finds a way. I said I know exactly where this place is. I came here 7 times and I never go anywhere twice.
Beautiful surroundings. We saw the potential immediately.
From the moment I get called, the reservation is made. Every detail of it means a lot to us.
If you want a romantic dinner for 2, we can make that happen. If you want your family of 10 to eat together every night, we can also do that.
You're like family, so we treat you like family.
They end up extending their stay. They end up coming back real quickly.
On this property, I think people feel taken care of. It's about feeling like you're part of something more than just a vacation. People appreciate that.
Y'all, like, that video almost doesn't do it justice. Yeah. So we met LT. He is hilarious. He tried to make us drink Ray and Nephew every day. No. That doggone Ray and Nephew.
There is no hangover with it though. I just would like everybody to know there is no hangover with J. Ray and his nephew, white overproof rum. There is no hangover. You should definitely be about it. It will get you to that happy place real soon and is best enjoyed with cranberry juice or ting, which is grapefruit soda. But this wasn't my cue to talk, so I'm just going to go back into my corner right now.
That Ray and Nephew, I was like, absolutely not. No, sir. I don't want any more. Thank you. But that breadfruit taco is amazing. And then they have nachos where they use the breadfruit and fried plantain as well. That's off the chain. The food is it's like a mix, a mesh up with like, Mexico, Caribbean. It's really, really good. Oh, she said no hangover. No. It is going to be amazing, Sherry. Like Taji is amazing. And then I know we had talked about this story before. Like y'all know Jean Pierre is what's the word I'm looking for? A whip snapper. So like he was cracking the whip on us. We agents, we went with him. He brought us down for 8 days, and he's like promised us this whole, the world tour, right, of Jamaica. And then we got there and we were like dog tired.
It was the last tour of the trip. Last tour.
Yes. And I saw some really great, and I don't even think I told Jean Pierre this. Like Jamaica was like on the bottom of my list of places to go. Like I'm like, okay, like I've been there, I've done that. And so it was like one of those places where I felt like I really didn't necessarily have to go again. Our clients want to go, but that was one of the places I'm like, well, maybe one of our ambassadors can handle this trip. And this was absolutely the very last tour of 36 or 35 or 38.
35.
I don't know. I got to ask my feet.
35.
And the sweat that was coming through that mask. It was the last tour, and I just was, I was speechless. Absolutely speechless. And that is what this is going to be. And to top it all off, if you guys have not seen, again, we have a lot of newbies. Hey, y'all. We have Leon Robinson, Mr. David Ruffin himself, that will be our host for 3 days of the trip. He will facilitate who have a show one night. He is doing a VIP session, and he's having dinner with the group. So, y'all, this is not a trip you want to miss. Now, listen. Week 1 is already sold out. There's like, I don't even know if I have a room in Ronnie. I don't even know if we got a room at this point. But it's going to be a great time. If you have questions, any questions you have about Jamaica, because I think someone did ask something about Jamaica the other day that I did not answer. But if you have questions, you can ask them. Does the resort host evening events, parties?
If it hosts, no, not typically, no.
Yeah. But with our group, we have bought out the entire hotel. And so we have our own events that we're doing. We have DJ, we have our 80s themed parties, our welcome event. We're going to have a reggae band. Like we have our own events scheduled, including those things I just said, evening cliffside chat, girl chats. So we have our own things going on, but there's typically no entertainment on the resort. Nope, at all. Yes, Latrice. Any particular questions you guys have about the resort or Jamaica in general? What to do in Negril? Like I actually absolutely love Negril now. How many villas do we have? On the resort, there are 2 villas. There's the 4-bedroom villa, and then there's a 5-bedroom villa. You're a part of week 1, Sherry, and so there are 2 1-bedroom villas, and so definitely Mr. Howard Hewitt has one of those. He is our week 1 host. So, yeah, Lanita somebody, do I have a room? Yes, girl. You got a room, Lanita. You got a room.
I want to say one thing here, that the villa, I mean, even if you don't have a villa and you're not in one of the villas, all the rooms are oversized. Like
Yes.
the bathroom can hold, I probably shouldn't say that.
Didn't I tell y'all?
I forget this is live and I represent the government. I sometimes forget that things are live and that I represent the government and I can't really say certain things. Like I'm in my Jamaica shirt, y'all. I'm in my Jamaica shirt.
I should wear my Jamaica shirt.
So I'm not just out here in a t-shirt looking like, oh my God, but I'm in a Jamaica shirt. But the rooms are oversized and they're really well appointed. So don't worry if you are in the main section of the hotel or if you're in the room block section. All the rooms have great unobstructed views of either the property looking out to the ocean. And the rooms are really big. Like
Yeah.
even if you have a room that has a king bed and it's just two of you in there, that room could literally hold two more people easily, and you'd still have enough space.
Yes. And the smallest room I want to say is 475 square feet, and that's the regular standard room. What about security? There is security on property, and in addition to that, definitely my husband and brother will be there. That's it. We don't need no more.
They're good company though.
That's it. But yes, there is security on property. I did not feel unsafe at all. Like I said, I was just there in September for an entire week. They had I don't swim because I'm allergic to chlorine, but they were in the pool the entire time. Like, the staff took care of us. LT made sure we had drinks flowing. We will have, it's not an all-inclusive resort, but we've made it all-inclusive. So all meals are included. Okay. I need to bunk with you, Auntie. I don't take up much space. Yeah, so we've made it all-inclusive, but it's not an all-inclusive resort. So if you would go there on your own, it's not an all-inclusive. You would have to add a meal package to your stay. But we've made it all-inclusive. So it will be 3 meals and drinks. Yes, there is a gym. There is a gym on property.
There is a gym. The gym is a little bit smaller, but it has free weights in there, a treadmill, and there's something else in there. I can't remember. But it's an exercise gym. You can definitely do some working out.
I didn't go inside of there. We didn't go inside of there. They were playing pool. It's like it's a very quaint, like she said, 33 rooms on 5 acres, and you can feel the personal touches. Let me say this: you can tell that it's female owned. Absolutely, you can tell. I'm just saying. You can tell it's female owned. It is so cute. It is so chic. It's definitely a female owned resort.
I don't care. I'm all about it anyway. It's great. It's really one of my for the people who are at week 1 that heard the first time that I was here. You'd have heard me say it's one of my most favorite places in Jamaica. It's on every single family itinerary that I develop. All my agents go there. I personally take my friends there. I would like to go there sometime myself if I could afford it. But I'm just kidding. No, but it's just a great resort. The people there are absolutely amazing, and the greatest thing about that resort is that it morphs itself to the crowd that you're with. So if you guys are in for being together, it is there for that. If you want to get away, it has enough space, even as small as it is. It has enough space for you to have some quiet time as well. And the great thing about it being on the Negril West End is that you get to experience a little bit of a different side of Jamaica. A lot of people that go to Jamaica, especially if it's their first time, it's touristy, but it's not touristy at the same time. So it's a great way for you to integrate within the culture, to find out things, to go walking in the neighborhood, go and buy a beer from one of the little shops in the community. That's kind of what the Negril West End experience is for. So it's definitely out there for you to do. If you are staying in the Negril area and you want to head off property to try things, there's Rick's Cafe that's just up the road. If anybody feels like they want to get into the cliff diving, there's a natural saltwater pool on property. For those people who are grammars, and when I say grammars, I mean Instagrammers. For those people who want to get those sexy, unique shots that I am definitely not ready for. I'm learning that now that I'm over 30, I have to start using what you call these things.
Concealer.
Yes.
I'm not playing with you on this.
This was a bad idea. Back to regular programming. So sorry. Yes. Somebody's gotta teach me. Somebody needs to volunteer to teach me how to use concealer. Anyway, so for all the grammars, it really has some unique locations in the area and on property itself for some absolutely unique shots for you to get for your Instagram, etc., or your TikToks, whatever it is. So if you're into social media like that, that's one of the
Yeah.
things that's available there.
For sure, because let me think. His name was Chase. He is one of he called himself sometimes a lifeguard, sometimes a lifesaver. So, but his name was Chase. And he does the sunset photos for the resort every day. And so he was like crouching behind trees and doing different shots every single night so that he can put it on their Instagram page. So it's definitely, oh, listen, it's definitely Instagrammable. Like the sunsets from Negril. Like there was one day we were just sitting at the bar facing the sunset, and we were just like, this is like someone painted this in the sky. Like it was almost unreal. Like it was almost unreal what, the experience of it. It looked exactly like a painting and not something as real as it was.
I don't know if you can. Oh no, you can't even see
You
it.
gotta turn the light down.
Oh, turn it down.
Yeah.
See, you see, guys. I don't know what I would do without Dacia.
No. Oh, go back.
Oh no. Oh, there we go. Is it too dark now? Oh.
Yeah. See now. You can see it now. Yeah. Yes. I mean, and that is the truth for sure. Like that is definitely how it looks. And we sat there for 6 straight nights to watch the sunset. Okay. Yeah.
So that actually is from I wish I could have shown you guys. Oh, you know what I could do? I can share my screen, right?
Yeah, you can.
Hold on one sec. Maybe I can. Let me see if I can do this. I can show them. This was a picture. That was the picture that a friend of mine sent to me from oh, let's see. Oh, I was just trying to show them, but it's, as Dacia said, the sunsets are absolutely clear. It's at Negril is one of Jamaica's most westerly points, and so as you know, the sun rises in the east and sets in the west, and so it's a really clear view. And that picture that he took was from inside the saltwater pool that's there. Yes, so if you want the jagged cliffs and all of that in your photo with the golden hour, this is definitely one of the places that you want to go to get some of those shots for sure.
Now I will say, if you decide to get in that natural pool, you're gonna have to wear your clogs, child, because them rocks is hard. Even with swim shoes on, we were trying to get in there. We was like, but it's a beautiful resort. We have so much planned for it. Jean-Pierre, can you talk about like your favorite like restaurant in the area? We went to one that was really cool. No, I'm not too far from the resort. Yeah, your favorite restaurant in the area.
Well, I don't really have favorites, but I think Pushcart is a great experience for an elevated experience. It's good because it gives you an introduction to dance hall culture. If you don't know, Jamaica is probably most famous for its dance hall culture, and it's a great hangout spot on a Friday night. In particular, on a Friday night, it's a great hangout spot to check out there. If you also want to check out another place that's on one of your free nights, you can check out the Zimbali experience, which is up in the mountains. That's one of the more popular experiences as well. There's another restaurant that I like, but I'm going to tell you, is ratchet as hell. I don't know. Everybody knows Dacia is Miss Fabulous and bougie, but
I am not.
This place is ratchet. Sorry, let me say it right. It's a little ghetto. I'm just kidding.
Y'all, he did not call me bougie because I am not bougie. I told you I'm bougetto. Like, bougetto.
But there's another place called Sip and Bites, which is really local, very, very local. But it's right beside the Rock House, which is a good place for you to try as well. So, but I think a lot of your itinerary has food prepared on property, correct? So there's no need to really go off property. But if you do have that one night that you definitely want to go off and, experience something, I would say you want to try push cart. I think push cart is a more elevated experience while still getting in touch with the real Jamaican culture in a very curated way that also is very good for those people who enjoy social media. They really they've done over their murals there that it looks just reminiscent of what downtown Kingston and a dancehall culture looks like in downtown Kingston, or even in the communities as you go in. So if you go to Pushcart, you'll see that there's a wall with a lot of paintings on it, murals, but the murals are reminiscent of how advertising used to be done back in the 90s for dance halls, street parties. There's a common wall, usually in a community, and it would be the notice board, so to speak, and it would reflect which DJs come into play and which who is going to be featured and all of that. And so that's all there at Pushcart as well. And it's just a really great experience for you to try. And it's a really nice.
So they would change the murals like frequently to represent the DJ that would be there that weekend or whatever the case may be?
No, they don't change the mural, but they do add to it. Okay. So it's still a changing wall, but if you go there, it's not as if you're gonna realize like a big difference, but it does change because they add other things onto it. But because there's already so much on it, the average person wouldn't realize the difference.
Oh, my aunt just said, "Oh, he said your name properly." I told you this, my boo. Quit playing. You know I say my name. So someone asked, does Hito have day passes? They playing too much.
How did we get to Hito?
Talking about for research purposes.
For research purposes, they should have day passes available. Yes. I just want to say, enjoy. You have a great time. You have a great time. I am not that confident. Listen, there's nothing wrong with hedonism. I think it's a great resort. They've done some recent upgrades there as well. They actually sit on a really good beach. Just so you know, they sit on a really, really good beach. And you have both what's called the nude and the prude side. So I will be at the prude side as well. I don't think I've not been there for all the times that I've been there. I've not been there and seen any of the raucous things that people talk about. But it's definitely an experience. That's for sure.
I've seen people post things on social media, and I was like, how did this even get approved on social media? Whew. But I've had a client to show me some stuff that they've experienced there themselves, and I was like, oh Lord, you need the holy oil.
Well, I would just like to say I have a group that goes there every year for a competition called Miss No Swimsuit Competition.
Oh, okay.
And they book out the entire resort just the same, and it gets interesting.
I would imagine.
Let's just leave it at that. It gets interesting. But it's a great resort, and it's a great experience. If you want to try it, I am not gonna shame you. It is a great experience to try. It's a very liberating experience. For those people who have never been to a clothing optional beach, it's a very liberating experience. And I would definitely encourage people to try it. If you try it and it's not for you, it's not for you. But if you try it and you like it, hey, go fly your pink flag.
But the thing is, like, you guys, Europeans, especially Europeans, are those people who they are on the nude side, y'all. Listen here. We are the prudes. The Americans are the prudes. The Europeans, they going listen, they let their kids go buck wild. So they definitely do. So there are people who enjoy it, and if that's for you, absolutely.
It
So
is.
let's see. Hey Kathy, she said I just joined. Hey girl.
Did you have how many free excursion days do you have in week 2?
So we really we'll have activities on the resort all the time, but they are free to go move about the country. I think we're going to use Chuka. Is that it?
Chaka.
Chuka for excursions. Because they were going to give us something where they can pick and choose things that they wanted to do in advance.
Mhm.
So,
Is anybody going to go down to the South Coast though?
South Coast.
I know it's your favorite place.
No comment.
I would like to say Dacia is not as bougetto as y'all think she is. She's really bougie. She did not want to get on a boat out to the middle of the ocean.
If y'all would have saw why. Okay, so if you saw the video of us in Dubai and the boat that they were trying to put our group on for our yacht party, so it was a baby boat version of that. That's what Shop here wanted me to get on with 17 other people to go across this water. I'm good. I'm gonna stay right here.
Anyway, if you are interested and you want to do things in the Negril area, some of the things that you should look out to do that are pretty close by would be the Rick's Cafe experience, which is the cliff diving experience. There's nowhere like it. It's a world famous bar. You really don't go there just for the cliff diving. You go there for the experience that is Rick's. It's a great introduction into dance hall culture and that sort of thing. Lots of dancing, lots of vibes there. So Rick's Cafe is something that's pretty close in Negril. I don't know if there are some people that are offended or not by it, but weed. I'm just gonna let the cat out the bag. Weed is decriminalized in Jamaica, and so if you are interested in smoking some of that good stuff, the natural mystic, there are quite a few green pharmacies or coffee shops that are available in the Negril area where you can legally purchase marijuana for consumption. Now, I'm not saying for those people who smoke or those who want to try it, my suggestion is always to go the legal route. To go the legal route. I personally don't smoke or drink, but it doesn't mean I don't know about these things and I don't shun them. So there are a couple legal herb stores that people can go and purchase from. I would suggest you do that. You can either purchase rolls that are pre-rolled or you can purchase loose buds. And in order to do that, you will need a government ID, or if you already have a what's that card called?
Medical card.
Yes, if you already have a medical card, you just bring that in with you, and and the nurse will assess you, and you can go from there. But yes, those are a couple things that are like right there that are available in Negril. If you want to go and do Jungle or Margaritaville, those are some of the party options that are significantly popular in the area. And I definitely recommend going out to do a beach day while you're there in Negril to experience the 7 Mile Beach. And a good spot to go to that would include music and beach chairs on the spot would be Margaritaville. So you definitely want to try that. If you're gonna do a catamaran cruise, Negril is the place where you're likely to see dolphins, but you're also likely to see naked people on a cruise. There's a nudist cruise for those people who are interested in going to Hedo. If you really want to let your freak flag fly, there is a nudist cruise. So look out for that. So catamaran cruises, those are kind of the popular and easy things to do in the Negril area, plus the Zimbali experience. All of your other excursions are just going to be a little bit off, such as your zip line. When I say off, I mean off or out of the way a little bit. They're outside of Negril. Negril is really a beach town where people go to relax and drink beer. And How could I have forgotten that? There is something called the Negril bus crawl, which the Negril bar crawl, which is done by Lenbert. It's absolutely free. It's called the One Love Bus Crawl, I believe it's called. Um, it's absolutely free. The only thing you need to do is tip, and it explores all the bars, local bars on the Negril West End. So
Okay.
it's quite a rowdy experience, but it's a great experience, and it's free. The only the only thing you pay for is your drinks as you go to each bar, and you tip the driver at the end. But it's a great experience. You can read about it on TripAdvisor as well. Those are some of the things that I definitely look out to do while you're in the grill. But off property, other outside of the region experiences include the Appleton experience on the South
Mhm.
Coast, um, the Pelican Bar experience, which is that bar in the middle of the ocean on the Bougetto boat that Dacia won't get on.
No, that boat was straight ghetto. There wasn't bougie. It wasn't nothing bougie about that boat. It was straight hood.
It was. But it's all about the fun and the experience.
Mm-mm.
If you want to go towards the Montego Bay area, that's where you're going to get the zip lining, the ATV, the dune buggy experience. For those people who are looking to do those types of experiences, those are going to be just a little bit further out. There's some experiences that are closer to Negril. I personally haven't done them as yet, so I can recommend them, but I just never done them myself, which would be the Jam West experience, and the Rasta Safari experience. Those are two newer experiences
Okay.
in the Negril area, but I haven't done those as yet, so I couldn't say
Okay.
wholeheartedly. Yes, but they're available for those people who would like to do them.
Okay. I'm trying to see questions. Somebody said, if anyone cancels in January, Kathy, are you already with week 1? Is that why you're saying that? Because week 2 is still open. What about April? Oh, Jean-Pierre, can we talk about current? Because we know
About what?
current. Well, let me finish. We know that COVID protocols are very, very fluid, but can we talk about the current?
Current.
Currents, yeah.
Girl.
I don't even know I don't even know what stuff.
No, because I was just like, current, like electricity, like what are we talking about? I was like, what? Okay, so the current policy is that there's a quarantine order, which means you stay on the resort, basically. But it's not really, it's a blanket statement in order to keep everyone safe and free of COVID. Currently, less than 1% of the people coming to Jamaica for vacation test positive going back. So less than 1% of all the people that are coming into Jamaica test positive to leave to go back home.
Mhm.
So it's we've had no situation where a guest has contracted COVID, or no known situation where a guest has contracted COVID from a team member. It is usually somewhere in between, or somebody. What we've noticed is like people who are coming back to Jamaica who've been here multiple times. They have friends in the communities, etc. They go out and they take a little bit of the laxed approach, and that's usually the people who get infected, which could happen right here in the United States as well. You know what I'm saying? You could go to the supermarket and somebody sneezes on you, and whoops, there you go, you've got COVID. So
I thought fight them, but because
so the takeaway here is that less than 1% of the people who visit Jamaica that are leaving Jamaica to go back to their homes test positive. So it's very unlikely that you will test positive, which is why the quarantine order is in place. Now that quarantine order, while it says you are to stay on your resort, it does allow you to go off property, but it allows you to go off property with licensed providers. So Dacia will have your tours arranged for you or be able to put you in touch with drivers if you want to do something separate on your own, that sort of thing. Like going to the supermarket, if you want to buy coffee in the supermarket or get sauces, the hot sauces or jerk sauce, things like that. You want to go to a supermarket, you go with a licensed provider. You don't just go out there on your own, that sort of thing. Mhm.
So is it still between certain times, still between that 8 p.m. and 5 a.m. time frame? Or is
Yes.
it okay?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
5 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Okay.
That's current. Well, the curfew is now till 9 p.m. So 8 p.m., that type of thing. But it could change, but it's unlikely because the prime minister has says it's unlikely that it will go back to the type of lockdowns type of thing.
Okay.
So look
Um,
out for. Mhm.
let's see. Testing. So, and I always have to go look back again because traveling so much, I just need them to get something regulated.
So
But
testing to come in.
yes, is it 72 hours or 3 days?
Girl, why you gonna stop me? Children.
Okay.
This is my personal and preferred advice. Even if it gives you 3 days, use the 48 hour. Or so if you leave on, like me, I'm leaving on Wednesday. I'm testing tomorrow because antigen testing, you get back the results within half a day usually.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say, even in the United States, you still get the results within half a day. My suggestion is to test the day before you go if you have the flexibility or know that you can get the results before the end of day. Reason being, flight changes, delays, the cat died, the dog died, the whole entire works. Things happen, and you want to be able to have the flexibility depending on where you're coming from. Everybody saw a couple weeks ago when Southwest canceled 1,500 flights, followed by American that canceled 1,200 flights. If your COVID test expires
You gotta take it again.
before your
Mhm.
flight, you have to find a way to go and get another test. So my suggestion is always to test as close as you can to your flight to allow yourself flexibility. However, going back to the United States, if you are vaccinated, you can test up to 3 days in advance. But if you are not vaccinated, you will have to test 24 hours before your flight. Going back.
In my
Currently.
currently, in my experience, a lot of resorts test the day before you go back anyway. And
Mhm.
that's my experience. So going back home is 24 hours. Now in the US, it's a little less flexible as far as finding a place that you can go to a day before, but Chicago, that's free. I will say that that's free. But if you're in the Chicagoland area, there is a place near O'Hare on Dempster. It's like $120, and you can get your test back in as little as 4 hours. I've used the place myself twice, and my husband has used it as well. So I know that some airports have
New York has it.
yes, and they have it in Midway and O'Hare as well. So that can be an option too. So look into those options as well if you're looking. But those options, you're going to have to pay. Now, as far as if the testing is going to cost coming back home, right now the answer is no. But again, these things are fluid because I know, again, we talked about last night that some resorts now are having the test. You have to pay for the test unless you are on an elevated guest level, like club level or privilege level. So, again, it's fluid. And so, as of right now, we're saying the testing is free, but that can change for sure.
So current for right now, your group has the test included.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Yes.
very good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I want to be with ladies in luggage.
Let's go. Come on. I
So yeah,
don't know if we could be together for a whole 5 days. I don't know how that would work. That'd be great.
we work together for 7.
8, sir.
There you go. So, no, and if for testing here, I usually just go with For testing in the United States, I usually just go with CVS or Walgreens,
Mm-hmm.
but you just have to stalk the website at midnight.
Yes. And now CVS, you can book up to 2 weeks in advance, I believe. But Walgreens,
Really?
yes, Walgreens, you got 3 good days. Yeah, you only getting 3 days in advance. But CVS, it's like 2 weeks that you can do it, 2 weeks out. So and going into Montego Bay, you can get the antigen test. So that makes a difference too.
Yes, you can get antigen or PCR. So my recommendation is always to do the antigen test because it's usually cheaper and you get the results faster.
Yes.
So,
and those are the ones that book up quicker too. So
yeah.
But at CVS, it's normally free.
Yes,
and,
it is.
And Walgreens.
Correct.
And so with the antigen test to enter, is it 72? Well, technically, is it 72 hours or 3 days?
It's currently in Jamaica. It's 3 days prior to travel.
Okay.
So, but there's a test calculator on our website.
I'm about to say that too. Mm-hmm.
That you can use to figure it out. But my thing is, if you're going Monday, you'd want to test. The earliest you want to test is Saturday.
Yeah.
Because you always want to include the day of travel.
I just need them to get a regulation where it's the same across the board. Everyone is either doing 72 hours or 3 days instead of every place is different. It's so hard.
It really is so weird though, because like if, for example, you book a flight and you book it all the way through, it starts on the first flight.
Yes.
Even though.
Yes. Yep.
So if you cross time zones, like when I was going to Egypt, I was just like, oh my, I had to get tested at O'Hare because I was just like, I'm not sure how this is going to work with the whole time zone thing. So I got tested at O'Hare. The testing at O'Hare is actually very quick.
It is.
Very efficient. But it does cost a pretty penny.
Oh yes. I paid I had to do it last minute for Dubai in February, and I paid $375. Yes.
I paid $150.
Nope. It's cheaper now. I know it's cheaper now, but February when I went to Dubai, I had to pay $375 and my husband had to pay $375 because we needed it back by the next day at 2 p.m.
Yes. So great news. But yes, there is testing available at O'Hare and you can select times and all. It's pretty simple. But it does cost a pretty penny. New York, if you're flying from New York, the testing is free in New York. I don't know why it is free in New York, but not free in Chicago. But that's available there. And if you're coming out of Atlanta, it's definitely available in the Atlanta airport as well.
But in New Jersey, it's not free because we had to change planes in Jersey, and we had people who had to going to Greece in August that had to go get tested, and I think it was $120 or $125, but yeah, not free.
So yeah.
So check near your home to see if they have it at the airport because that's definitely a good option. And again, if you're Chicagoland, I will find the name of the place, but I know it's on Dempster. And it's up to it's like 4 hours. You can get a testing back in like 4 hours to get your test back. Any other questions, guys? I know Denzel, she like, Lord. Yes, $375 a piece. Whew. Any other Jamaica questions or any questions at all about tonight? And Kathy, I'm telling you, like we've had 0 cancellations. Everyone is paying on time. So yeah. 0 cancellations. Any other questions before we let Jean Pierre go? Again, do not forget, after the live, I will post the badge in the group and you will get an email. Okay. So make sure that you post the badge before 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. San Francisco has COVID tests. Look, Jennifer says theirs is $230 at the San Francisco airport. Yes. At the San Francisco airport, $230. Okay. This was awesome. Yes, Chinese. You have to give, this is definitely a whole different Jamaica trip. Okay. The first trip, me and Shanice went on our first, I don't know if that was her first time, but my first time in Jamaica, we went on a trip. There was 12 of us, and this is a totally different experience. Absolutely. Absolutely totally different experience. We have a lot of free sites here in Raleigh that are open 7 days a week. I wish it was later, because again, like some destinations like Dubai, for instance, flight number 236 from Chicago to Dubai leaves at 8:30 p.m. You have to be tested a minimum of 72 hours from departure. So it's hard to find a place that's open, especially we normally leave on a Wednesday, so you can get tested Sunday. There's no one open on Sunday at 8 p.m. So you got to go Monday, and you're nervous because you got to have a PCR because you got to get it back. So again, Chicago, that will be a time what I would just say, go to the place where you have to pay instead of trying to wait for a Walgreens or a CVS, because you got to go Monday morning and you need it back before your flight on Wednesday. So yeah, you gotta weigh those type of things. Grateful for all that for share. Thank you, Jean Pierre. You were off the chain. He was not off the chain today.
I was quite reserved, but thank you very much. I behaved myself today.
You did.
I did.
He absolutely did.
Y'all don't know the half. I'm just kidding.
He was on his best behavior today.
I was on my best behavior tonight. I tried my best.
Yes. Probably because he's in Jamaica. Maybe that's why he was good. She said, "Oh Lord."
No, I'm bumming with family.
So he got to act right. He got to act right, y'all.
Listen, no, for real, people. Like I was supposed to. This is how much I love Dacia. I was supposed to be on a flight home today to come back to Chicago. And she said, can we do it this day? And I was like, I can't, but so I had to switch my whole itinerary. So I found a place to stay just because I'm here for you guys. So you guys better book and come to Jamaica, because I'm not really. I will haunt you if you don't. Just so you know. I will haunt you.
Yes. That's all that is my boo. This is my boo. I know he gets sick of me like, Jean Pierre. So I'm on the airplane on WhatsApp, like, listen, I was just thinking about something.
Correct. Literally.
He gets sick of me. Yes, Charmaine, you gotta come. No more question. She said, that's sweet, Jean Pierre. Yeah. He owes me for walking me to death in 8 days. Like, y'all, I think my feet still hurt. And that was in March. And he's
don't worry, I do this. I do it to myself. I do it to myself as well. So,
and if you're an agent, listen. If you are an agent, especially if you're on our team, listen, you have to look out for those fams. Now, if you want to do the adventure fam, that's on you. But I'm not participating in those because he played too much. But if you're gonna do the hotel fams, you definitely need to look out. That was the best familiarization trip that I've ever been on. It was so informative. Like, it gave me my joy back for Jamaica, because I'm telling you,
I know She
on the
gave a
chopping block.
testimonial on the bus. I was just like, hallelujah. I felt the spirit. I was just like,
It was on Jamaica was on the chopping block, y'all. We wasn't
it
going
was.
there. Oh, it was.
Oh, I was just gonna say how I met Dacia was she was having a client issue in Jamaica. That was my introduction to Dacia. Client issue in Jamaica. So I know for sure Jamaica was written off the list long before. But I'm glad she's a convert now. I'm glad she's a convert.
Someone asked about the airport pickup. Yes. If you're going with the group, well, if you're booked with us, then yes, transfers are included. Okay. We are using Rock House.
Rockhead.
Rockhead. Oh, wait, not Rockhead. Rockhead. Patrick Rockhead. Oh,
Oh, you're using Patrick.
Yes, we are using.
Oh, that's really good. That's really good. That's really good. I just saw him. I saw him when I arrived, actually.
Cool.
My head's all sorry. Yeah. Right. Y'all, this is how I get my hair these days, you know, since it's gone up here. Like when I put my hat on, I feel like my hair has come back somewhat. So
really? Oh, Cindy, I have to get your information because you won the TSA prize. I know that's like off topic, but yeah, you won a TSA prize. I need to get your info so I can send you your stuff. Okay? So inbox that to me. Let's see. I can't wait for the experience. I know Cynthia. Cynthia's on week 2. She traveled with us the first time to Vegas. She's a travel convert now. Yes. Come on, Cynthia. She's coming to week 2. But thank you, Jean-Pierre, for coming on and being on your best behavior and changing your schedule.
I got you, girl.
I appreciate you, boo.
I know
Y'all
that's
have
right.
more questions. We will see you guys tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Do not forget to put your badges. We'll have 2 winners, our Sunday and Monday winner tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow.